How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. We're going to be jumping right back here into some more Sky Factory 5. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Let's jump back in here. Try to remember where we left off. We have the Draconic flight now, so that's cool. We do need to do these. This is where we were, I think. And I actually might, I was thinking about this, I might have enough parts spread around here to get to higher tiers of said hearts. So we have quite a bit of the reds. If I set up, do that, then come in here. We have 50 yellows. We do that. Now I type in heart, and I do this. So that makes more yellows, which really we have as many of the reds as we need. We're full up on that, so we might as well turn all those into yellows. And then You see how many greens we can get made. That's 16. 16 greens. We can set up a pattern for these. Oh, but these require the shulker shells, which is fine. So we'll encode this pattern. And then we'll throw that down top. Like that. And the shulker shells. Not sure how many we have. We currently have 8. We currently have 8 of those. I could do one of two things. I could go farm more up, or I could do a gateway and get them spawning in. I think the gateway would make the most sense. If I look up shulker, it's under purple. And I'm not sure. That's magenta. I don't think I have any purples. So I'd have to make a purple crafting table. Which I can do. So there's that. And then we're going to put the purple crafting table up here. And we're going to try to spawn a villager in. If I look at the shulker, does it tell me with trading? So it can be a level 1 trade. Or it can be a level... So it's going to be a level 1 trade. So that's cool. So we just got to spawn some villagers in. Just got to spawn some villagers in. Boom, we already got one. Over there. There. Over here. Over here. Hi, buddy. You're going to come with me. I need you to be purple, which you are. Nice. Do you have shulker? You do. So let me go grab some emeralds. Let me go grab some emeralds. And then shulker. Thank you very much for that. Then all we gotta do, drop in from the top. And then spawn them in. They should be auto-killed. By the way, how's our power doing? It's doing alright. Oh. Had one escape, eh? We had one escape. No big deal. Oh, we got one up here. So, it seems like they're not going to be contained. We're probably going to have to hunt them down a bit. Although I bet if I got a teleporter prevention, I bet that would work. That would probably work in there. Got one that escaped out this time. Boom. Easy enough. Easy enough. There's our shulker trophy. So yeah, we're gonna need a ender inhibitor. I think I have one in here, actually. I think I have one in top. If I turn this off. Yep, I do, right, huh? So that should have went in my inventory. It did. Go ahead and turn that back on. My shield saved me there, which is great. And then, if I come in here, and I throw the inhibitor there, change that to that, that should work, I think. Yeah, seems to be working. Also, am I seeing a sword go flying out? I am. That's cool. I never noticed that before. You can actually see the swords being thrown out. That's cool. And we are getting our shulker shells. So these two we can go ahead and plop down over here. And now if I look at hearts, how many greens do I have? 16? I should be able to make the 16. I have 16 hearts. Why? Oh, look at this. Because it requires the previous tier. That's why. That's why. I forgot about that. It does require the previous tier. Okay. Okay. Went ahead and turn that guy off for now. Let me hop in here, collect up this experience. Is it just a case that this isn't collecting the experience because it's full? Yeah, I think it was just full. That's 61 levels. I think this is broken again, but that's okay. We don't really need it as much anymore. In fact, we should probably turn this off for now. You can see that to restore the levels up. So there's 35. We were getting yellow hearts from the withers, so we might spawn those back in. So it should just be a matter of, yeah, we'll spawn the withers back in and we'll get those yellow hearts back. Boom. Get that going again. It just goes. We're obviously going to need a lot of the yellow hearts because each tier requires the previous tier. That's going to require totems of undying. That's blocks of netherite. I think green is going to be our last bit for a while. So this also requires the blue hearts. Where do green... Noah, how's it going? There's a wither something allowing you to disable the boss bar. Boss of death. Oh, as well. Right click the. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. There we go. Nice. Thank you for that. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, we're farming up those hearts real good now. Okay, I was making sure I didn't accidentally put away any of these models. In fact, I should put the models in here. And then let's pull this stuff out. So. That's kind of a problem. That's kind of a problem that just constantly is filling that up with blackstone. I should. It's a slightly more annoying, but I could just put a barrel. And then use this barrel to pull out of to put the thing in there. So if I disconnect that, do that, move insert to there, then that problem should stop. So that's going to make that. Okay, cool. And then, that's all fine. Yeah, this thing is filling up with experience. Super fast with the withers. Super fast with the withers. I don't think it would cause problems, but anyway, how many yellow hearts we got? That is quite a bit of yellow hearts. 250. It's probably not enough, but I'm gonna turn it off for now. So I'm scared to do this. I was thinking about putting the Ender Dragon in there and seeing what happens, but I am slightly terrified of what would happen if I did that. I don't think the Ender Dragon is going to fit in this box. I don't think this box is big enough for it. This is a 7x7 box. Well, it's a 8x8 with an interior of 7x7. I don't think it's gonna turn out well. I'm nervous. Because I think the Ender Dragon gives me the next tier apart, right? That's the only reason why I was thinking about doing it. I could also do the data model, of course. I could always do the data model. That's probably the safer option. Doing the data models is probably the safest option. Might as well check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah, invalid mob type. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Honestly, that's probably for the best. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, cool. So then that means that this is going to be the best way of farming up the dragon. Easy. If I want to make crystals, I want to make 200 crystals. I need blaze rods. 200 is a bit much. Let's go 180. I just need gas tiers. I wonder if gas will work in there. I wonder if a gas is too big for this box. I'm gonna be prepared to turn this off. Yeah. The box might be too small for gas. That's what it's looking like. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We can simulate those two. We have them ready to be simulated also. I really should just put my wither trophy on top of the box, so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Pop, just like that. Anyway, so we can simulate. Not a big deal. If we do these, give me 400 of those. Then of course it's gonna have to craft more glass. Give me 400 of those guys. Boom, 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 boom. That was actually pretty fast. And then, if I grab my gas data model and swap those out. Oh, that didn't work. It's actually at a 53% accuracy, which is pretty good. Pretty good. That down there. Okay, it's making tiers, which is good. That's what we want. We are gonna have to empty this out. I might just get barrels for each dye color over here. I mean, we have the barrels, so might as well. For anything that might come out of here. I'm not really concerned about the dyes themselves. Alright, and then let's get upgrades. We need 1, 2, so 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 14. Uh-oh. Is that a crash? Oh, okay, that was weird. That was weird. 14 of those. 14 of those. Well, should have been more than that. Should have been double the amount, but that's fine. That's fine. We have 14 of those queued up. If I queue up another 14, does that break stuff? Nope, it just used a different CPU. And it actually works on both at the same time. That's kind of cool. Alright, we're getting some gas tiers here. Not very quickly. But we are getting it. More often than not, these should succeed. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so then for these, we have the netherite. Do we have the... We have enough for the sword at a minimum. Oh, we have enough for both, the sword and the pick. So we just have the netherite for one. No, we have the netherite for both now. Okay. So we have the netherite for both. We just need 2 of those and 2 of those. So we got 1 of those already, so we need 1 more. Ah. We gotta wait on these to get done first. Which is another reason why I was thinking about swapping out everything, each one of these processors for a 256. Then any of these processors would be able to do any of the crafts, essentially. We got withers back in there. Yes. That was hard to see. Might as well turn that back on. Let him go. Let him cook. Then we should be able to do a... If I look up tank. What's the largest tank? Jumbo? Black hole? Requires plastic. Jumbo is probably what we can hope for right now. Problem is, those are still going also. What's the holdup over here? Pulverizers? Probably pulverizers. It's always pulverizers. The 20 gas tiers is pretty good. We actually failed one there. I'm also curious if, yeah, so it looks like if it fails, it doesn't collect the data. But if it succeeds, it does. Interesting. How's our autocraft doing now? Is it getting any faster? Uh-oh, it broke, didn't it? It looks like it broke. Yeah, I think it broke. I need... It looked like adding in that second batch of the same thing broke it. Doo, 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 doo. We're already back up to 388 hearts. That's crazy. That's crazy. And what about down here? 90? A lot less. A lot less on that one. And then how is our... this guy doing? Getting there. Getting there. All right, and then I want... see, all this uses iron. That's the biggest problem. Everything uses iron. All right, back up to 62 levels. $134 in there. All right. Just chugging along. We're at 58% accurate. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, is one of these pulverizers done? It is. Let me make some fire charges. Make up some fire charges. We'll get this netherite processing. Or the gilded blackstone, rather. The gilded blackstone. You're having a problem with blaze powder? This doesn't require blaze powder. Is the blaze powder in the same... it is. If I pull this out, move it there. There, that helps. Alright, 64. Gilded blackstone. Gilded blackstone again. And then how much netherite is that gonna yield me? 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Doing good. Is it done? I think it's done. Oh, it's not done yet. Still going. Still going. Alright, where are we at on the netherite? 55. 13 more ingots. Did my diamond upgrades get done? they did. Alrighty, so 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We're up to 60% accuracy. Not too bad. Oh, now I should be able to make the tank. I should be able to... let me just do an autocraft on this. You never know when we might need more. Set it up. Give me a jumbo. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting a thunderstorm to nearly light the base on fire. That's crazy. You're gonna have to get a lightning rod set up. There's our jumbo. Give me a fluid. I think it's time to get the Draconic crystal. Basic energy relay. And then I need a linking thing, right? Crystal binder. Crystal binder. Oh, I can't put it. I can't bind it. What? I can't bind it to the mob grinder? Oh. The wireless crystal. Ah. I see. Boom. Okay. Okay. So then now, what? Do I put this on here? No. No, for that you need an input-output crystal. IO crystal. Okay. It goes on the plus 20. Okay. Oh, like that. Okay. And then there. Got it. Thank you. Very helpful. Oh, what? So I can't connect this to... Oh, okay. Did they? I was scared. I was scared. That scared me. I don't know if I have course. I do have course. I can always get more from the end, right? Is there a recipe? I think I can get more from the end. Or from shulkers. Me? Okay. In city? Okay, okay. Let me put my relay back on, I realize. I think I did that by doing this. Yep. Yep. Yeah, right. So, are we getting... No. those don't work. There's no fluid crystal, is there? A fluid duct, maybe? Bronze. I can try it. Hmm. Hmm. It's dumb. I could just make an absorption hopper and use that to collect the experience. Just turn off the experience collection on the mob grinder itself. So if I turn off that, actually just turn it all off. Let it just do its thing. And then I set up an absorption hopper. Right here. Maybe not right there. Right there. Go area. Not quite. It's kind of working, I guess. But it's not getting everything. So let's go underneath. See, now it's going to be fighting the backpack. Well, that's fine. That's actually fine. That's fine because the backpack is right here anyway. So if we set the north to items, that's fine. And if we set the south to fluid, and we get our tank, that works. Kinda. Except for we're not covering the whole area yet. Show area. We want to offset to the north. I'm assuming these are just leftover experience pieces. Be easier to see in the daytime. Be easier to see in the daytime. That seems to be working out alright. I think we're good though. I think this is getting to be a bit excessive. But we should be good there, I think. So we have 512 yellows at this point. How are we doing on gas gears? 144? We're on superior tier at a 66%. 146 is probably a good place to stop. And then coming here, I'll grab those out. Put those in our backpack, I guess. I should get a backpack stack upgrade also. I think I have that set for autocraft. I thought maybe not. I wanted this guy. Ah, that's why. Because pretty much everything of it, I didn't need to set up an autocraft for. How's this doing? It's done? Completely done? Completely done? How did I get that? Unless it was just in my inventory. Definitely possible. Okay, how's the upgrades? There's that. Now I want the backpack. There we are. Beautiful. And now we can grab all these out. Throw those in there. Come back here. Request 200 crystals. And now we just need blaze rods, which this guy is making. Just slowly. Slowly. Alternatively, if we have a blaze... Oh, we actually already have the... I forgot we already had the trophy. Oh, we don't need the... You can hide your area now. Thank you very much. Come in here. Swap that out for a blaze trophy. And turn it back on. This is a good setup, but we don't really need this setup anymore. We can put the point. Damn backpack fixes in it. Or I'm blind. Oh, it's right there. Oops. There we go. And Bypass limit. There we are. How's our blaze rods coming along? Alright, doing alright. Cool. Now, crystal 200. Go ahead and start that up. We can swap our data model out. The dragon goes back in. The light comes out, so I'm pretty sure the dragon makes black. It's making glass, it looks like. That was loud. Okay, we'll farm up some dragons for their, I think, blue hearts. I need to get at least one, though, so I can go ahead and change this. I need one success so I can change the bottom machine. Okay, succeeded. I want to make the hearts, the green hearts. Some more of those. Those in there. Because yeah, green is the next tier. Now for the blues, isn't it the warden? I think the warden is what, or not. Yeah, blues next tier. I think that's warden drops. Oh, it's chaos. Chaos drops. Chaos drops, eh? Okay. That's okay. We can go ahead and turn that off for now. So, if I'm gonna fight the chaos, I want a whole bunch more power. Oh, I should be able to make this now. So, I need the Wyvern Core and the energy controller. So, I need 2 Wyvern Cores. And I need 1 more of the energy controller. And then I actually need 1 more Wyvern Core also. But I bet this breaks because I'm using the same machine on both these recipes. Oh, it might have done it actually. It did do it. It did do it. Nice. So now I need 1 of you. So there's 2 of those, 2 of those. We have 8 netherites. That's going to be spread out like that. Don't need this stuff on us. And then the awaken. Huh? Oh. That requires it. That requires it. Okay. So we're going to use our last block. 4 of those. It's going to be like this. Right? So it's this, 1 of each, and then 2 of those. Okay, so let's move stuff around. Alright. So it's going to be this. Oh. That. 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 Sword. And then this, 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 this. Pick. And then now, I come in here, and I do... So I have space for... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 more of the damage modules. We need the potions of strength. Right. 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 So that was a whole bunch of iron and gold. So let's do gold. Let's do 400. And then iron. 400. Is that split between the two? There. Might as well split between the two. Why not? Anyway, so then we need these back here. We have awkward. So then we need to make strength. And if I was going to make two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of these. Actually, if I just do this and queue it, it should tell me. So I need 26 strength 2s and 55 strength 1s. So 12 is 48. 13 is 52. 14 is 56. So I need 14. I think it's Blaze. Which, of course, the pulverizers are busy now, right? Pulverizers are busy now. Crushing wheels work, so if I cancel this one. I need 14. 14 dust. Go ahead and sleep. Are you shitting me? Oh, because I already had 2 in the system. Here we go. So okay, yes. That is doing it correctly. Nice. We are going to need more glass bottles. We are going to need more glass bottles.
I'm about to do something, scared of the outcome. I'm sorry to say this, but you aren't good for me. I'm about to change it up.
We're actually going to need even more glass bottles. $39. That should 40. Yeah, that should be enough. Of these, at least. This only stacks up to 32. Okay. Okay. Give me one of those. And 2 of those. Okay, that was just weird. Is that all of those? That was all of those? Oh yeah, this is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be annoying. Let me do this. Let my backpack pick him up. Okay, and then now I just need 26 strength 2 pots. Oh, I should be able to actually use the pulverizers now. The magic number is 26. Each one makes 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to need more glass bottles. We're going to need more glass bottles. The number was 26. We have enough in here to make that many of those. And then that was 7. So then we're going to need 7 more blaze powder to make the, or no, it's glowstone. It's glowstone. Glowstone brings it up to the next level. We're going to need 7 of those. That everything. 28, nice. Let's take the bottle back. Turn off that. And then this one. This one is going to need to be swapped around. Okay, you need to turn your auto output off. Problem. Okay, and then now there's that glowstone, which should bring it up to strength 2, and then it just needs to be, yep, just needs to be bottled. Auto output enabled, auto input enabled, auto output enabled. These should be strength 2. It's feeling like my math might not have been right, but it should though. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's working. It's doing what it should. Do, do. Do, do, do. Alrighty. Then the magic number was 14, I believe, for the damage modules. Okay, turn my magnet on. Okay, now I want to try something. Can I do this? No, it's still gonna go in my inventory. Okay. There we are. Alright, damage. $14. Craft them up. While that's crafting, guys, we're going to go ahead and take our first break here. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, let's get back into this. We have our damage modules all ready to go. So now we just want to do a little bit of this. We want a sword. Boom. What is this? Oh, swing speed. So, we have Awakened Supremium gear. We have our chest plate. Our chest plate has a lot more room in it now. Has a lot more room in it now. In fact, I should kind of sort this out a little bit better. That way it's easier to kind of see. No, that didn't really help much, did it? Do that. No, that doesn't really help much. This? Nope. Same problem. Okay, do this. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 slots available. 29 slots available. I definitely want to add in the shield as well as the shield recovery. So I don't know. I think like a 50-50 split maybe? Or is there a max? It doesn't look like there's a max on either of those. Um, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29. 29. So 14 of one and 15 of the other. 14 of one and 15 of the other. So maybe 15 shields and 14 recovery. So 14 of those needs netherite scrap. And we said 15 of those needs netherite scrap. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's alright. Because I don't feel like that's such a tall order anymore. I don't feel like that's as tall of an order anymore, with thanks to Noel's help and with the pulverizer. Let's get $128. Need gunpowder. Gunpowder, you say? I should also set up another, of the, not the rain, the rain thing, but, the manipulator, but make it, always daytime. That'd be kind of nice, I think. That would be kind of nice, I think. Set that up for creepers. Gunpowder's coming in. There's 22. I need 15 more. 15 more. There it is. Boom. Boom. 128. And if I look up the manipulator.
Show me your heart and show me your soul, and I'll take you somewhere only I know.
Do 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 do.
Make me your dreams, I'll show you nothing
Celestial manipulator.
that you need. I wanna see the sea, but amazingly, I'm too scared of water.
I'm scared of water.
And I hope that one day you'll find
And then if I set this up for noon, then I would need a daylight sensor. Ooh, I can't have a daylight sensor? Daylight detector. Let's not call it sensor. There it is. There it is. Does this run all the time? Pretty much. It's just kind of halted the... I think it is running all the time. That's fine. It works. This is probably done. This is probably done. Yeah, 128 is pretty good. Now, if I get the charges, throw those in our pulverizers. Boom. And then, is this done yet? Not quite. And I also have 52 scrap on me. So if we look back at the shield, we wanted 15 of those. And we wanted 14 of those. Just making sure it's not using the pulverizer in order to do that. And then, do I even have anything in the pickaxe other than the power? No. I wonder what, what augments can I put in the pickaxe? Speed, probably a speed. Oh, there's the large shield capacity module at the Draconic level. Oh, we can do stuff at the Draconic level now. But the Draconic level is expansive. It's expansive. It's expansive. That's 500 shield. That is 500 shield. With a relatively quick recharge time. I'm curious, if I go and stand in here. Obviously there's a cooldown also, but I don't know, is 500 enough to take on the Chaos Dragon? But I feel like the Chaos Dragons are next step. So is there also Wyvern level damage? Yes. Or Draconic level damage. There is Draconic level damage. That requires a lot though. It does require a lot. Are you all out of the crystals? So we have 18 green hearts. How many hearts in here do we have? 16. So by the heart level, we should have enough. Let me make sure. Yeah, we need 20. We just need a bunch of the yellow hearts. So now, if I make 20 of those, boom, we can make it. That's gonna be wasting our fire chargers, though. Let's pull those fire chargers out. No need to waste them. No need to waste them. And then I need Dragon's Breath. For the damage. Dragon's Breath for the damage. I'm curious if that okay, it's something. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that requires another part of the dragon. So that's that. No, it just looks like the Dragon's Breath for the most part. Push the healing, yeah. So yeah, setting this to Dragon's Breath is okay. So we're gonna definitely need some. Who we are. I'm almost also wondering if we're at a point now where we just smelt the stuff directly and we don't worry about crushing it first. If I come over here, like, it might be a waste of time to be crushing it first. Let's grab these 6 out. Throw those in there.
It's not who we are.
Let's go. Whoa, what happened over here? What happened over here? Oh. Who knows? That might be working, it might not be. Who we are, who we are. Oop. Speed along a bit. 3 more. Yeah, it's definitely not the furnace that's having the problem. Furnace is not the problem, it's the pulverizing step. And if I look at this, I mean, technically we could just do this if we really wanted to crush it. Yeah, this gives us copper dust as a side product. That's kind of the benefit, right? You get the other dust. There's 2 more. How's our dragon simulation going? 42%. We have 32 dragon's breath. We go back to at Draconic. That was for the Draconic level damage. We would start eating into our reserves there. And we would need to make a whole bunch more potions. Yep, we would need to maybe make a whole bunch more potions. Can I just right click this? If I have this on. Nope. You have to pull it off every time. There we are. I mean, for all intents and purposes, we might as well be just making the dragon's breath. But I need this to get done. So that way I can start crafting up the strength modules for this. The Draconic strength. Or Draconic damage, rather. And then, out of curiosity, looks like the, so it's doing the rain, but it's not doing... For some reason, this one's not working. Perhaps... maybe I need to wait for it to be completely nighttime? Well, we would actually want this to be an inverted redstone signal, right? So... because this is not emitting a redstone signal unless it's raining. Whereas this... maybe I needed to invert it that way by right-clicking on it. Let me try... a comparator. Gonna need a solid block for that. Gonna need a secondary solid block. There we go. There we go. I think that's gonna work. Hopefully. Anyway, how's this going? Still working it? How many more we got left? 2 more left. Boom. We're waiting on the pulverizer. Of course we are. Then we should be on our last one. Booyah. So, yep. So we're gonna have max hearts that we can currently have. The only thing left now is the Chaos Dragon. And this is our safety chest. This is our safety chest. So that way the only thing we have on us. I don't know if the Wither Charm is necessary. And then we want the... How many of these can I make? 10? I want to make 10 of those. Okay. Actually, if I do this, I do shift comp. If I want to pull these out. Pull these out. I don't know if this is helpful or not. So boom. Pull those out. Put 24 of those in. Can I make 10 of those? I can make 10. Can I make 12? I could make 12 if I had more awakened Draconium. So I'm going to need 4 blocks, which is 4 times 9 is 36. Give me 36 of those. Boom. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me 12. And then give me another 36 of those. And then give me another heart. So let all that go. Get up to 48% accuracy on this. On this one, we'll switch it over to those. We got quite a bit of breath by now. There's 12 of those. 36 of those. All right. There's that. Okay, this, and that. And let that finish. There we are. Okay. And now, if I want to craft 12, I can craft 12. Can I craft 13? I cannot. So 12 of those. Start that up. Get that going. Okay, so it's gotta craft about... Oh, okay. Just smelting the dust. Just smelting the dust, it looks like. No idea if 12 of these is anywhere close to what I had before. Probably not. Probably not. If I do this, oh, it's pretty close to what I had already. It's close to what I had already. So I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more of those. So if I make 12, I need 95 strength potions and 46 strength 2. Let's start with a 95 strength potions. If I take so 24, I need 24 blaze powder. So if I just take all these, I can easily get more blaze. Crush these up. In theory, that should give us the 24 blaze powder we need. And then we're going to need a whole bunch more because that's just for the single strength. That's just for the single strength. That is not for the strength 2. Holy shit, that was a lot of blaze powder that we just got. Nothing in there. Not crushing anything. Nope. Alright, cool. So I need 24 of this. Uh, 24 is going to make like 90 something, so I'm going to need a lot more bottles. Going to need a lot more bottles. In fact, to the point now where if I make a bottle recipe, that's not uncalled for. To the point now, I can do this, and it's not uncalled for. Give me 100. And then here, we can actually put a hopper down. Throw those bottles in there. And then we want to turn this all into strength 1 potions. Boom, 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 boom. And if I go back to here and I look at 12 of those, so we need 95 and 46. So then 46 divided by 4 is gonna be about 12. 12 dust, we have 3, so we need 9. Okay. That's going to be up for our strength 2 potions. This is not sped up, so if we get some flux lampage amplifiers, flux linkage amplifiers, 3, 7. I need my hammer. Where's my hammer? Who's got my hammer? It's probably over here. Give me 7 of those. Lead's all done. Now we just go wait on the electrum. Alright, now come over here. There we go. Guess I can speed that one up a little bit. I don't know if it's necessary, but kind of speeds up this whole process. Alrighty. Now we're going to turn our backpack magnet back on. Okay. There's the strength 1 potions. So if we go to damage, we want 12. Now we just need 46 strength 2. So then in order to get 46 strength 2, we're also going to need 12 of these. Do we have enough bottles? Yes, it looks like we do. Looks like we do. Okay, now we have to turn auto output off on you. Grab our picky pick. Pick this guy up. Put him back down. We want the glowstone in there. But first, we can dump all these potions of strength. In there first. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. There we are. Boom and boom. And as far as I know, that, oh, okay, no, there is a wyvern tier, or a chaotic tier. Well, obviously that's going to require the chaos fragment. But we're not there yet. But this should be the tier needed. This should be the tier needed in order to get the Chaos Dragon defeated. Alrighty. Now, back to... Okay, what was it? This guy. 12. Start. Gonna need a whole bunch of gold. We are up to advance on the Ender Dragon side. So that's good. Got a 57% chance of everyone being successful. If it's successful, if successful, it levels itself up. Yeah, we should be doing gold as well as iron at the same time now. We should be doing gold and iron at the same time. Yes. For some reason, the iron's getting slowly crafted. It's getting slow rolled. Because it's still crafting up the raw gold, probably. But guys, it is time for our next break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. We'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, let's get back into this. My camera has messed up. Why did my camera mess up? Okay. My camera is throwing a fit, so I guess it's just gonna throw a fit. That sucks. Anyway, this is still going. It looks like it's nearing its end times though, so that's good. Getting closer to being done. Just got a few more crafts left to do. And that's it. So if we install all of those, we were at 200 attack damage. And insta-chops, pretty much. As far as our Supremium, Awakened Supremium stuff goes, if we look at, I think they're called modules. They're not called modules, they're called augments. What kind of augments can we do? I don't know much about the Chaos Dragon. Not super sure on the Chaos Dragon. Flight, haste, strength. Oh, that's on a sword. A health boost. We could probably do a health boost. Probably absorption also. Yeah, probably absorption also. We could get speedy and hasty. Let's start with these two. So we need 4 Supremium and then we need 8 Supremium. We need 8 Supremium. As far as this, is there any augment that no, there's no augment at the awakened level. So 8 Supremium it is. We'll get those. And then we need 4, 5, 6 golden apples. Is it enchanted or normal? That one's normal. That one's normal. So if we look at the recipe for this, we're gonna need a bunch of gold. Usually, I was gonna say, usually we end up with a bunch of spare gold stuff when we're doing all of our different crafts. So then, I believe 6 was the magic number. 6 is the magic number, and then we need 2 Wither Skeleton Skulls, which we have. And then if we look at the augments, we're going to need a couple of the base Oh, we have to tier this all the way up. Oh, you gotta tier this all the way up. Okay, that's fine. Let's let this Supremium craft. And I do know there's a, there should be a crafter. The Sequential Fabricator, I think is what I was thinking of. Wait a little bit here. Try to get that. Oh. Then we try this again. And then we just need a couple of copper gears. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I think with this guy, we should be able to take out a crystal. Is my Supremium done, by the way? It is. So there's that. And then we look at essence. We should be able to set various recipes in this guy. Oh, does this only do one recipe at a time? Oh, so these only do one recipe at a time. Okay, and then we look at thermal. We should be able to get this. That should increase speed. That should increase speed a bit. You still working? Gotta be almost done, right? Looks like it's almost done. Perhaps. There it is. That should help. If we get, if we actually set up a recipe for this, and we do one for each tier. It's the sequential. Let's set up a recipe for it. Let's get some more patterns. Give me another stack of patterns. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Should be getting close to just crafting at this point. Oh crap, is it the Sir's dust that's holding us up? Yeah, it's max speeded. What's the problem? It's not ejecting. Auto export. Auto export. Auto export. Auto export. Auto export. There we go. And when these get done, we'll pull them out. Boom, boom, put them in there. Now I want the sequential. fabricator. Boom. And then we're going to need a recipe for copper gears. And now give me... So we have one. If I look at the essence, we have one. I need 2, 3, and 4. 4 more. Or 4 total, so 3 more. 3 more. That seemed fairly easy. Let's pull this, and we will move this guy into the backpack. We will move this guy to a place that's a little more favorable. Actually, if we just get some ducks and a point, and then we could probably set them up right about here is fine, probably. We don't have 4 easy channels to access there. Yeah, here's fine. We'll set them up here. So, set one there. Set one there. Set one there. Set one there. And then we just get some cable. And we add some cable there. Then we just need to we're actually going to need to have more cable running on top also. But that's fine. Do that. And we want exporters here and importers there. So we want exporters, which we need to set up a recipe for. Recipe, add, and then imports. Recipe, add, and then we will do this and this. So now if I look at importers, I need 4, and if I look at exporters, I need 3. Need a little bit more fluids. Let's get this. Fluids. Charge. We have 4 there. Quartz. There's 4. And then redstone. I need 4 of those. Other way around, thank you. Come over here. Backpack magnet. There's a little bit more fluids. And now we have our importers. We need our exporters. We need 3. Okay. So we want exports. There. Imports there. We're going to need to do this. And that. These should all be getting power. They are. Beautiful. Each one of those is going to need the crystal. Boom. Okay, this is gonna... Okay. First this. Okay, I have to set the recipe first. Okay, so I need one of every essence. I need one of every essence. So craft this down to give me the blue, the orange, that. Oh, I need actually 5. Right? Yeah, I need one more. One more sequential fabricator. One more. One more crystal. One more crystal. One more sequential fabricator. One more export. And one more import. And one more flux duct. And let's see if we got space. Looks like we have space. Almost the perfect amount. That goes there. That goes there. We want the export here. We're going to need another cable. And then import. Okay. Make sure this is all online. Should be, because yeah, we're only using 27 of the 64 now. So anyway, we want to go in here and set up recipes. I need this crafted down also. Okay. So this is going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be set there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be set there. Right? So that to that, that to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be set there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be set there. So we have Imperium to there, Zentium to there, Imperium, Premium. Oh, I guess we didn't need this one. But that's okay, we might need it in the future. You never know. Never know. So now, if I supply this with the crystal, supply each one of these with the crystal, and then on this export we put Inferior. And this is the back of the machine. That's the back of the machine. Okay, that's working. And then here we want the Prudentium. And then this is going to be set to input. Okay. It's going to be set to input. And this is going to be the Sturdium. This is going to be set to input. This is going to be the Imperium. Then on the top, set the output there. Output there. Oh, but it output. Why did it get rid of the crystal? Yeah, it shouldn't have done that. That was weird. Let me pull this crystal out. Output there. Output there. So then we just need to speed all these up. So I need, one of these already has, yeah, that one already has it. So I need 3 more of these. Three more of those, and then I need acceleration cards. And I'm going to need, each one of these takes 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these, each one takes 4, so 8, 32. I need more fluids. And then quartz. Okay, those two are fine. Just waiting on the charged Certus dust. But these are working. These should be working. Just slowly. Ever so slowly. Okay, and then if I throw into the system this stuff, throw that stuff into the system, in theory, that should we're at 28, 29, 30. Now, make sure our backpack magnet is off. Boom, boom, boom. There wasn't a solid block, so it slipped out of the water. Try that again. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nice. So now acceleration cards. 32. Get those. Give me my components. Each one of these. So that one already has one. Now all of those should be capable of processing faster. And if I come back in here and look at our premium, okay. Now we just need to come in through here and do that. that, 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 that. Nice. And now, if I look at my essence patterns, like there's one, there's one, there's one. Awaken, just fine. There's one. I don't know what that essence is. Oh, we got different ones here. We got different ones here, and I'm not sure why. Not sure why. I think that's everything. If I start putting these, clear this. So this is no longer going to be this recipe. This is no longer going to be this recipe. It's going to be down crafting. So essence. If I look at this, it's going to be this. Boom. And then that's that. What's this recipe? Oh, that recipe already existed, apparently. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. See what's going on. So it's actually like this is that. That's fine. And then this doesn't need to exist. This we already have. This doesn't need to exist. This doesn't need to exist. This. That one's fine. So these four are fine. And that one's fine. So we have Supremium into Imperium. Imperium into Tertium. Tertium into Prudentium. Prudentium into Imperium. So these four are fine. These four are pointless. So these four can go back in. Those can go back in. And these can become blank again. Boom. Boom. Easy money. So give me that back. So now. Now. That solved that problem. We have what we need for the highest tiers. But we're gonna need the lowest tier, the lower tiers also. And then for this, we're gonna need that lower tier. For this one, we're gonna need that lower tier. And then three, 2, 2, and 1, and 1, and I don't know if I have that recipe yet. Okay. So these are all at the infusion level. This recipe can just be made a recipe. That's fine. That recipe can just be made a recipe, no harm there. So that one's done. Now for these, if I add that, that might work. I'll make the recipes and we'll figure out the nuances later. How about that? Figure out the nuances later after I get done with all of these. This is 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and then 5, and 5. So the way we want to do this, we're going to need 8 pattern providers, so 7 more. We're going to want a pattern provider per pedestal. Okay, there we go. There's those. We want one per pedestal. And then probably, so those are just going to input what it needs to input. And then we're going to just need a an importer, I guess, with a blacklist of the base augment. And then we're gonna need a whole bunch more cable. That might be too much cable, but that's fine, because we actually already have some cable ran over here. So then I think you can do this from the bottom. Let me grab an axe. Let me grab the axe. Okay, let's do this standing. Be a little faster. Okay, and then underneath each one of these, we want a pattern provider. No. Yeah? No. No. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that's gonna work. Get my magnet on here. Do apologize. That is not correct. That is not correct. Okay, so we want oh, it's in my backpack. So that's We want I know there's a way of doing this. I know there's a way of doing this. So if we look at this, if we do this, we would export to a barrel. A normal barrel. A normal barrel. So we would set up this guy here as what everything is gonna go into. And we're probably gonna need two. And if we throw in those patterns, and do we have our, we don't, okay. We throw in those patterns, and we want to set those specifically go in the barrel. And then, so that's going to put everything in there. And then if we come back over here, we get some kind of or conduit. We set a conduit on the bottom of each one. Alright, conduits on the bottom of each one. And we're going to need a lot more conduit. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. And this conduit, bring it down one. each one's got to come down one. Okay. That was weird. That's doing weird shit. Is any of the other ones? Yeah, they all do. They all do weird shit. Got it. Do that. Bring this in. Do that. In. Do that. In. Do that. In. All right. Do. And then we're gonna need a little bit more conduit. Maybe one more craft could do. One more craft could do. Do. Okay. And now we want... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So this is going to be an insert on purple. This is going to be an extract on purple. So the finished product is going to go through here and go into there. The rest is green, and green is fine. I do want to set the extract here as round robin. We're going to want to put always active. And then these are all going to be set to insert. Something weird happened. What happened? I put the extract on the wrong one. That's what happened. Okay. All right. And in theory, this should work. I have no idea if this is going to work out the way I want it to. No idea if this is going to work out the way I want it to. If I request the first tier. Okay, I need golden apples. I need to set up a recipe for golden apples. I wonder if this is gonna work. It was close. It was close. It was so close. So this needs an insert on green also. But okay, so if I blacklist the module and I set up one more like this, and this extract is on brown, and this insert is on brown, and then I get a filter for this to blacklist the augment. Actually, I have a basic item filter here, and I blacklist the base augment. And I blacklist that over on green. Ideally, oh, then I guess I might, just for safety, I might want to whitelist. Might want a second filter to whitelist the augment on brown. Filter. Do that. Do that. Do that. And then whitelist. Augment. Whitelist this on brown. Okay. And then if I do this, oh, the extract isn't turned on? So that should have satisfied. It did. So now let me get absorption 2. Absorption 2. That doesn't work either. So, can I change this, both of these filters? I want to ignore the MBT. Ignore the MBT. So then try that again on absorption 3. Nope. Okay, so the MBT doesn't matter. We can call it semi-automated. This is working. It's just... And then that was absorption 3, want absorption 4. Just a slight game of musical chairs of where the augment ends up. And then absorption 5. Okay, now we go the other way around. We did our absorption. Now we want the health boost, which are the pink ones. Health boost 1. Need skeleton skulls. Sort. Okay. And then absorption, health boost 1. Where's my... Okay, that just didn't go in there at all, huh? Didn't go in there at all, huh? That nether, it gets me every time. Gets me every time. So now, I want health boost 2. Health boost 2. Okay, that was weird. All right. Health boost 3. Health boost 4. And then health boost 5. Beautiful. Boom. So now we take this guy and this guy off. This guy can get absorption. And then the helmet, it helps it. I was gonna say I shouldn't be out of food. Okay, and with that, I think we are ready to take on the Chaos Dragon. Do I know for sure? Absolutely not. But we have absorption. We have an extra of parts. The only other augment is like a strength augment, perhaps. But yeah, maybe we could do a strength. But that requires, yeah, Elven Quartz or Mana Quartz. I mean, in theory, what is in theory? If I do this, does this make Mana Quartz? Without the catalyst? No. So I'm not even sure how you would do that. If we do strength, Sunny Quartz requires a sunflower. Dyeing a dandelion will give you a sunflower. Doing that to a poppy will give you a dandelion. Or yellow seeds. I might have. Do I have sunflowers? Do I have a dandelion? Do I have a yellow tree? Do I have shears? Do I have bone meal? I would also need yellow dye. So if I grow this, oh, of course I put that there. If I grow this tree, alright, cool. Might as well get all those also. And get all these logs. And then if I take this, that makes a poppy. So it's probably a different catalyst that I would need. Or is it bone mealing, or is it yellow dyeing? What the hell is it again? Sunflower. Yellow dye. So then this on this. And these are actually pretty useful. For not just this weird quartz, but also for making sun water. So if I use on that, did I put all 4 of them in there? Oh, okay. No, that's not. That's not what we want to do. Oh. I don't need to do that. I just need to white this. So. Okay. So if I do this, I want to make this. Boom. I can make sunny quartz. Beautiful. So then, if I want to make the strength augment, the various levels, so this requires quartz of the sunny variety. This also requires that. And then the base here also requires that. So then that's all fine. So then I would just need 4 iron swords. Almost tried to make 1,000. That would have been embarrassing. I need diamond swords. That, do this, grab me a stick. Okay, there's all my swords. I already have all my quartz. And then I just need premium, imperium, tertium, as well as a blank unattuned augment. And then I just need, okay, so then I need 4 of those. They got taken that fast. I need 4 of those. I need 4 blues. And then I need 4 those. So then let me set that extract. Oh, no, that's not. This one. That's twice now. Set this to never active. We need 2. 2, 1. Strength 1. Strength 2. What happened?
Are you ready?
Iron Sword, Sunny Quartz, Imperium. Strength 1 goes into Strength 2, yes? Oh, okay. Also, these are on swords, aren't they? Yeah, I figured. Whoops. Whoops. Well, we already made it. Might as well make it. Might as well make it. Maybe we'll need it some other time. Okay, so as far as items go, I think we're prepared for tomorrow. I was really hoping with the augments that like speed is fine. We got health boost. We have absorption. We don't need haste. Don't need slow falling. Shouldn't need fire resistance. I think we're pretty much geared up to the best we can be. And tomorrow, we will go and fight the Chaos Dragon. It may not be actually tomorrow. I think my wife is going to come home tomorrow. But the next stream, the Chaos Dragon is going down. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys next time.